All right. Welcome to Symphony of War, the Nephilim Saga. Just trying to figure out how to make this work here. Because this isn't working. This doesn't work, right? I feel like this isn't working. Yeah. Looking right now at the live Twitch stream, this is not working. Yeah, the capture on this is weird. I want the Twitch overlay, but alas, I might not be able to do it. This appears to be the only way that I can make this work. But it doesn't give me the overlay up in the corner, so it's a little hard to check out. But this is the way that we can see the whole screen. Then I guess this is the way we're going to do it. This is the way we're going to do this. So, all right. Little technical issue here off the top. Welcome to Symphony of War, the Nephilim Saga. Kind of an ogre battle-ish game. A friend of mine, Jim, bought me a copy of it. I guess he really enjoyed it. He appears to have beaten it, and decided he wanted to share it with other people who might love it. I watched a little bit of just like the first opening mission, just to get an idea for it earlier today, and it looked fun, so we're going to give it a try. Plus, the new patch just dropped, version 1.01.1, so this is a good time to jump in with a new game, I think. So yeah, we're just going to kind of go in there. I realize my my little video of me is down over the menu here. You're not missing anything there. All right, so got a couple different game modes which we can play with. We can do cadet mode is obviously kind of the easy mode. Captain, kind of like the regular mode. Warlord, where you get really, really tough. I think we're just going to go on captain. We'll do normal. I'm not going to... I want a little bit of a challenge, but I don't want necessarily to have enemies be actually harder just for the first go. We can enable permadeath, which intrigues me. It adds a little bit of like ex-communist to the game, I would say. Some of your precious mans can end up dead forever. That's tempting. That's tempting. We'll definitely put on tutorials because this is my first time through, so we'll want to do that. Do we want to risk losing precious units in the course of combat? You know, maybe not for the first playthrough. Maybe we'll have the safety net going for the first time. But here we go. We'll start with this settings, and I reserve the right to go back and change that later. So we'll see. Ah, there you are, child of destiny. You've arrived at a very opportune time, you will find. Let me look into your heart. Who are you? Will your journey be marked by virtue, or will this land's people remember you as an adversary? You must give up your most valuable possession. What is it? Is it my vast wealth, my battle prowess, or my faith? I mean, obviously, my most valuable possession is the things that are of value to me, right? I'm going to say my vast wealth. What do you look most for in a mate? Beauty, wealth and prestige, or intellect? I like a smart partner. I like someone I can have a conversation with. We'll go with intellect. What most leads to the downfall of great civilizations? Is it faithlessness, poverty, or intolerance? I'd say probably intolerance is pretty bad. What is the most important trait a leader should have? The ability to bring people together? An unshakable love for the people? Or the power to command respect and fear? This is some Sithiness going on here. I think, bringing people together, that's a good leader. A good leader is there for everybody. Brings them all together. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? A desperate beggar corners you, demanding money. What do? Do you intimidate him into backing down? Talk your way out of the situation? Or offer him a warm meal at the local pub? The altruist in me wants to offer him a warm meal at the local pub, but, I'd probably talk my way out of the situation, I'll be honest. Which form suits you? Do I want to be a man boy or a woman girl? I'm feeling roleplay here, so I think we'll stick with a dude for this playthrough. If we play it again, we might see if it changes anything dramatically to play as a lady. We'll go with a guy for now. We're definitely not going to be named Devoa. We are going to be named Scott. So you have chosen, yes. Thank you. What an intriguing soul. Go, and I will see you here again when the time is right. And my guess is that the answers to those questions kind of maybe determine our starting stats. That'd be my guess. I could be mistaken. I don't know. I think the questions change up from game to game, too. I don't think that it's the same set of questions every time. Armitage, year 972, capital city, Empire of Viridia. Got our little JRPG mans going around. Hopefully my picture down in the corner there is not going to be a problem. I can move it if need be. Ooh, the magic light has settled upon this building. Move the cursor out of the way here. Oh, it's a baby. Denari Priest says, by the gods, the child survived. And the father? Perished fighting for the nobles, just like most of the young in this town. The mother prepared names for this. This one shall be Scott. He is so beautiful. May he live to see a better world. "25 years pass. Got our world map here at the beginning of our novel. The world of Tanra. In the 997th year of our age, 3 realms rule the land. The desert kingdom of Sayuna, whose wealth earned it the title of Kingdom of Gold. The technologically advanced Free Republic of Sandraka. And the hegemonic Empire of Viridia, the world's military and economic superpower, where our story begins. 1 generation ago, multiple bids for the Viridian imperial throne plunged the land into war. This is known as the War of Viridian Succession. The long and bloody war ended with the coronation of Empress Florina. However, it left deep scars in the people's hearts, as resentment against the excess of the ruling class rose to the boiling point. Common people, who had lost so much, were forced to endure increasing hardships as the empire sought to rebuild. 25 years after the end of the Succession War, a man named Antares, a battle-worn general, kidnapped the Empress and formed his own army in an act of open rebellion. He now controls a territory in the forest known as the East Wall District. Driven by what he believes to be undue hardships by the central government, Antares threatens to sack the imperial capital if his demands are not met. The ambitious Prime Minister, Casimir, has called the general's bluff and has decided to take military action. He orders a force sent to Antares' stronghold at Eastwall Forest. Two young and promising Imperial Army officers, Scott and his longtime friend Zelos, have prepared to meet General Antares in battle. Little could they know how much their adventure would change the very course of history. Little prologue there. Imperial Army Encampment, Eastwall Province. Assume that's me and that's Zelos there. Some NPCs around. Let us raise a glass to my friend Scott. Hey! Bet you all thought he wouldn't make it this far. Now ready to lead his first squad into battle. But I knew better. Not in the celebrating mood, Scott? I mean, there's a lot on the line. The Empress's life is in our hands. I'm not worried. I doubt these guys can keep up with you. Oh, what's this? It helps having a one-man army in our midst. I'm just a man. We've got the gods on our side. I'm going to trust in my soldiers, not some idea. Don't tell me you believe those fairy tales now. Don't underestimate the power of ideas. Look at how this empire is starting to forget the ideas that built it. With a proper leader, people would again feel a part of something. There'd be no generals going rogue. We've come a long way since the academy, but now we face the real thing. Come, Scott, let's brush up a bit. Do a little training tutorial here with Zelos. It's like a game of chess. You will command groups of soldiers known as squads, and each squad will have a leader. You appear as blue, and the enemy team appears as red. Time to engage in combat. First, you must move your squad next to me. Select your squad, then select the tile next to my squad on the map to move. Player phase. All right, so do a little highlight there. We get our little movement. My assumption is that it's kind of like XCOM. We can move in the green spaces and still maybe take an action, or we can do a double move into the yellow spaces and not take a second action. So we'll move up next to Zelos. Right, now it's time to attack. Choose the attack option, then target me. Careful, defenders will counterattack if they can. This isn't exactly fair. I am one soldier with one sword. You're going to command a whole army someday. You must think of yourself as a leader, and your followers are your sword and shield. First things first, show me what you got. Alright, we will attack Zelos. Select him. We have good morale. He has good morale. We are significantly less of a threat than him. He is a heavily armored man with a two-handed sword, and I am an effete blue-haired twink with an épée. This is going to be a slaughter. Ha! Take that. No, my beautiful anime face. I strike back. Oh, it's so one-sided. He absolutely trounced me. Not bad. Now let's raise this. How are the stakes not already high, Zelos? You just beat the crap out of me. You're now leading a squad with a good balance of troop types. You've got heavily armored troops in front, or heavy infantry. Always rely on heavy infantry to serve as the backbone of your army, not only to protect weaker allies, but to rush down and attack. Your squad also has 3 archers. These long-range troops are not as sturdy, but can attack from a distance, avoiding counterattack. Your turn is up for now. Access the menu and end turn to proceed. Nope, that's not what we do. Didn't check our status, though. We are well beat up. So, hold on. There we go. So, end turn. There we go. Okay. Zelos is giving us a fighting chance by not attacking immediately. Now you're ready. Attack me and try to take me down. Alright, here we go. Nope, that's not what I want. What do we got here? There we go. Oh, what am I doing wrong here? Oh, I need to select him. Or not? What's going on here? There we go. Okay, I got there. Still learning the controls. There we go. Now we're doing some damage. Oh, he can attack the whole front line. Oh, but we beat him up that time. And then we end our turn. Finish him off for good this time. Yeah. Eat dirt, Zealous. Nothing to it. There's a great deal more to learn, but for now you should be able to lead our forces against Antares. As we progress, tutorials will pop up and you'll be able to access them whenever you want. Aren't you a bit early, Scout? We saw Antares' men celebrating in the outlying villages. The rebels have begun raiding the locals. General Antares has stooped to this. How far has he fallen since the Succession War? Send word to the capital. Maybe they can send us a real army. You heard that, right? I did. Zelos, I know what you're thinking. How do you plan on explaining this to the higher-ups? Bah, don't worry about them. You, me, and just our troops. Once we take down this rebellion, we'll be celebrities. What do you say? All right, Zelos, I'm with you. But I'm calling the shots this time. Fine by me. I've got your back, Scott. Good. Looks like they haven't sent much out yet. You should take these guys out to get some battle experience. You can move your squad next to the enemy soldiers and attack. If you run into trouble, I'm right behind you. Take a break, Zealous. I've got this. Do I have this? Chapter 1, Rebellion.
Ready.
Take on the archers. We're significantly stronger than them. We absolutely trounced them. Gain some XP.
Your command?
We'll move Zelos up 2. Alright, and we'll end turn. Oh no, he came for me. Kind of expected him to wait it out in his little fortress there. Oh, we absolutely trounced him, though. I mean, I'll take it. We took some damage in that fighting, but we can heal it back by having support units, such as the medic in your squad. While they cannot attack, support units help greatly to keep soldier losses to a minimum. Next, we need to capture that town so we can liberate it from the rebels. Move any squad to the town's front gate and seize. Alright, we'll have Zelos move up. Hold the bridge there.
For my people.
And we'll liberate the little fort here. Gained a lot of money. Good, we liberated a town and got some gold and faction XP. Stars for our trouble. We'll need gold for a lot of things. Recruiting new troops, hiring mercenaries, buying artifacts, among others. Faction XP allows us to increase faction rank. As faction rank increases, our reputation will improve among the people. This will yield better shop prices, discover new technology, attract new recruits, and intimidate our enemies. The squad who captures objectives gets leadership and loyalty XP as well. Beauty. The Imperial Army has already arrived, much sooner than I expected. Wolfgar, I'm trusting you to lead our troops here. If you hold the river fortress, we should be safe here. I'll make them regret coming here. Don't worry, General. I only have a handful of voices, so you might hear the same ones over and over. Looks like we made it just in time. Are you ready for this, Sybil? Are you kidding, Jules? I've been waiting ages for a chance to prove my mettle. Come and get it, rebel scum. Your squad has tougher soldiers, so should stay in front. Mine will provide long-range archer attacks from a safe distance. See that hill? It's high ground, very useful, especially for archers like me. Move me onto the hill so I can shoot further than normal. Over there, to the east. I think that's Jules, a fellow Imperial Academy cadet of mine. We should meet up with them and join all our forces together.
How can I help, my lord?
Do a little archering. Ooh, Jules has very pretty hair. Very pretty hair. All right.
I'm just getting started.
We'll move Sybil up. And have her finish these archers off. Oh, absolutely wrecked him. Sorry if I bumped my mic there and it crackled a bit. All right, I think that ends our turn. Where's that spearman going to go? Ooh, they're moving up. Battle on the bridge. They did 0 damage to Zelos. Absolutely wrecked him. Oh! I'm glad I had him defend that bridge. Good lord. If we can take that river fortress, the path to the main enemy base will be clear. Forts give defense bonuses and allows archers to shoot further. And that goes for both sides, so we can't underestimate those defenders.
We will always find a way.
No one in range, you say? Alright, how do we want to do this? Sybil's guys barely took any damage. We harry them from both sides.
Here comes Sybil.
We'll move in Sybil first. Ooh, got a crit in there. Nice. Big level up. Lots of skill increases. We definitely did a lot of damage to those guys.
Stay strong, everyone.
We'll have Jules' group move in behind. Give them a present. That medic surrendered. So that takes that person out. Next we'll move in Zelos. Take on these archers. Oh! He critted their entire row. Oh, that wasn't even fair.
Stay strong.
Wasn't even fair. All right, we'll move into to here. I can do a heal. Some of my dudes are a bit beat up. They're holding that defensive position, so they're not going to come out. See that town? To win wars, we must secure objectives. Objectives can be towns, mines, stables, or military bases. Towns like this or gold mines provide gold. Any of our squads can capture objectives. Good to know. We're going to have to spread out and capture those objectives. There, that's East Wall Fortress, home base of the enemy. That's a heavily fortified castle, like most home bases. It provides defensive bonuses to soldiers stationed there. Do not underestimate any base defender, even these clowns. There will be times when we are operating out of a home base. When that happens, you must defend it at all costs. If an enemy reaches our home bases, it will force us into defeat. Good to know.
They'll notice this one for sure.
When Sybil sees the mine, We've secured an iron mine. With the 3 iron we just gained, we can upgrade our troops to more advanced classes between chapters. The resources are not consumed, just allocated, meaning we can change classes without any risk at all. Feel free to experiment.
Time to end this.
I kind of wanted to get him up on the hill. Maybe I should have double moved that.
Battle rises.
They're defending. But, I mean, they were just a bunch of archers. So, ooh, nice. Ooh, leadership. That's probably good. I don't know what the stats really do yet, so.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, can I not move that far? Oh, maybe that's outside the movement range, but that's where we could, like, attack to. That would make sense. We've really got him on the run now. The river fortress is ours. Time to take down the local rebel commander at Eastwall. Damned Imperial dogs. They are really this ruthless? The rest of you, get out there and stop them. Our cause will not be snuffed out here. Looks like we've got another fight on our hands. Scott, we're counting on you as the army leader to destroy the enemy. Hopefully their leaders will get the message and lay down their weapons.
Your command?
Alright, we'll have Zelos seize there. Gain us some
How can I
monies.
help, my lord?
I feel like we want to bottleneck them
Now.
here. Do a little heal up.
We will always find a way.
We just can't help crossing paths, Jules. Looks like we're in this together, huh? Scott, what an honor to fight by your side in our first mission, but Central Command didn't say you'd be here. Was there some sort of mistake? We decided to improvise. Anyway, glad to have your rangers here among us. With clever planning, your troops can pick off enemies without fear of a counterattack. Unless they have their own archers, of course. So you're leading this mission. Wow, I always knew you'd do great things, Scott. Oh, come on, Jules. You'd say that no matter what I end up doing. Alright, we'll have Jules wait there.
I'm just getting started.
And we'll move up Sybil as well. Well met. You're with the Imperial Army? Name Sybil, Battle Maiden of Viridia. Jules and I were sent up the river to try to outflank the rebels. That's an impressive title, but you wear the garb of a temple priestess. Yeah, so what? Healing's just as important as hurting, isn't it? Of course. We're fortunate to have a priestess among us. Alright, we're going to have you wait. We're going to try to bottleneck them in here, I think. Try to draw them in. Uh-oh, they got archers. But we're in the defensive structure. Nice. Haha. Eat it.
Ready.
Gonna finish these guys off. Ooh, another surrender. And another level.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not.
Can Jules
Stay
attack
strong,
from here?
Time to end this.
I think they're out of range.
How can
What
I help,
if-
my lord? We will always find a way.
Oh, I think I messed that up.
They'll notice this one for sure.
It's fine. Sybil's got a pretty strong team.
For Viridia.
Ooh, a ranged attack. But a ranged counterattack as well. Oh, we wrecked him. Jules' scouts are tough. Yes, yes, fight Sybil. Got a free action in. Beat him up. All right. Could have been better. Could have been worse.
Direct my blade.
I'm just getting started.
Stay strong, everyone.
I think I accidentally bottlenecked myself here. That's fine. We're still learning the ropes.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not.
All right, I guess we'll have Sybil finish these guys off. Oh, huge. Big hits there. Excuse me. My apologies.
There goes nothing.
Will Zealous go in and just lighten up the commander here? Or just take out the commander here.
Time to end this. For my people, for my homeland. I must stay strong.
Do a little healy heal. Because why not? We're only on like turn 8, and we've pretty much cleared the field here. I want to capture this town first. So we'll have Jules grab that.
The battle lies before me.
Then I feel like I should be the one to seize the objective. And that ends the tutorial mission. Chapter complete. Rank S. Nice. Appears that there were some, like, things we could do here. Seize all map objectives, attack from a hill using Jules Squad. Key squads neutralized, 4 out of 4. Took only 8 out of 11 turns. Nicely done for me. Couple surrenders. Did good. Did good. Inner Keep, East Wall Fortress. The Imperial Army has certainly wasted no time. We've got to escape to Centurion's Rest. And you think I will just willingly go with you? You will. We both know that the snakes in the capital cannot be trusted. You're much safer here, away from their schemes. Antares, you're going to get yourself killed. You don't deserve this. I've already given my life, but so too will many of my men if we do not escape immediately. Please, we must go to Centurion's Rest. Got a killer mustache on his sprite there. Yes, we will save the game. Do a little save one there. With Eastwall Fortress secured by Scott's army, General Antares retreats deeper within the fortress, to his stronghold at Centurion's Rest. As Scott's first mission ends in victory, the Empire recognizes his promise as a commander and entrusts him to invade Centurion's Rest and destroy any rebel forces in the area. Despite Zelos' enthusiasm for victory in battle, the meaning of this rebellion begins to weigh on Scott's mind. These are not an invading force, they are common people, fellow Viridians. Perhaps, if Antares is brought to heel, there can be a quick end to the violence. The village of Eastwall. The people seem relieved to see us. The fighting has left their doorstep. Things can get back to normal. We have some time before our next mission. Eastwall will be our home base for now. We can trade with the locals, maybe recruit some of them into our force. I'll be at the blacksmith, giving my gear a touch-up. Catch you later. Hey, Scott, let me show you around. No need to rush. We can relax a bit now. We can talk and get caught up with each other. And as Zelos said, this is a chance for us to make improvements to our squads and troops by trading with the locals. On top is the resource bar. This shows how much gold, resources, and tech points we have. On the top right, we can see our faction rank and progress towards next rank. On the left are all the things we can do at our home base. If you need me to walk you through these, click on the info icon, and I'm happy to help. Oh, and or check out the tutorials option. Don't be afraid to check this out anytime for helpful guides. Thanks, Jules, for telling me that there's a tutorial that I can read. When you're all finished up with the home base, just deploy to move on to the next chapter. Thanks, my dude. Alright, so, obviously we're not going to deploy immediately. There's the village of Eastwall, which we just captured. We're heading over here, it looks like. At Centurion's Rest. Chapter 2, For Whose Sake. Alright, so let's take a look at our army. We've got our 4 units that we had in the first battle there. We can choose between our squads here as well. We can move our units around in the grid, apparently. We can remove units and put them in our reserve, I would assume. Check out their status. Let's check our status. We have a threat of 775, or I do, rather. I am a level 3 captain. I have the Guardian trait. What does the Guardian trait do? No, I wasn't done looking at that. What does Guardian trait do? Oh, that doesn't... Come back, Guardian trait. I was kind of hoping there would be like a hover over or something. My affinity is light. I'm not using any resources. I apparently use 10 capacity, which makes sense. I am a boss. I have 54 leadership, 30 skill, 20 magic, 26 strength. And I have the Guardian trait, but I don't know what that does yet. We can change class. I can't change class, apparently. Ooh, we have the gems that we could promote Muriel into being a priestess or a siren. Ooh. Specialized magician unit launches a dark elemental attack that has a chance to stun or daze a target. I mean, cool, but I think I'd rather have a healer in my personal unit. We'll hold off on that just for now, because not certain what's up with everybody at the moment. Don't have any items to use. She's loyal. That's good to know. Artifacts. Apparently our squads can equip artifacts that improve our stuff. We can also clear the squad at any time. Cool. We can reorder our squads. We can disband. We can form new squads, probably if we have more men. is Zelos? He is a Zweihander. He's level 8. Good God almighty. What level am I? I'm level 3. He's level 8. No wonder he kicked my butt. Well, he's a good dude to have on hand. What are these guys' level? Jules is level 2. I'm assuming then Sybil is also level 2. She might be level 3. I think she might have gained a level. Yeah, Jules didn't do as much in that first battle. She's got a wizard, a little wizard apprentice, some pikemen. She's got a pretty tough mixed unit there. I like it. I like it. All right. Take a look at our tech tree. These are our tech points, I believe, up here. Yep. Confirmed down here. You can't see it through my my little window, but down here in the corner where my cursor is hidden, you can see the cost for everything. So, what techs can we learn? We can learn Academy of War techs. We can learn tactics and command techs. We can learn craft and technology techs. So apprentice training unlocks a recruitment slot for apprentices. We can recruit a heavy cavalryman and a level 3 archer. These are mercenaries. We don't have the resources for this guy. We might not be able to hire him. He needs a horse. He's a cavalier. He wants a horse. So, as I understand it, we have these kind of like basic recruits, and then we get mercenary recruits. So the mercenaries are like unique. They cost more. They come a little higher level. And then you've got just basic guys who come as basic classes, and you can recruit as many of them as you want. My guess is, off the tech tree, this allows us to start recruiting apprentices. Non-leader units and squads gain leadership at a modest rate, up to below 10 of the squad leader's current leadership stat. Oh, excuse me. You'd think it was getting late or something. My goodness. Expands the mercenary and item trader pools, giving us more opportunity to hire experienced warriors and purchase exotic artifacts. So basically, it gives us more mercenaries and more artifacts we can buy in town. Zones of control. Enemy squads incur a movement penalty when moving between tiles that are adjacent to our infantry-type squads. So our infantry can try to lock down units. All support classes gain plus 20 minimum HP. Interesting. Cool. All right. Some of these, obviously, you have to have the prerequisite to get. Army stables. Now easier for our cavalry squads to achieve a charge attack. Instead of requiring having moved 7 tiles before attacking, they can now move 6. Interesting. So cavalry charge, if you do a move and then attack, you can get a boost to your attack, apparently. Mixed unit tactics. Each unit gains plus 3 weapon power for each unit of a different type added to the squad, starting with the second unit type. Interesting. Identify command structure. Now have the ability to use the target leader attack type. Okay, so we can order our units. We can't control units in combat, obviously. But in this case, we can target the leader. We can switch what the priority, I guess, of our forces is in combat. So that's good to know. Defeating enemy squad leader causes even more morale damage. All new conscripts start at +1 level with half class mastery of their starting class. Over here in crafts and technology, we can unlock a second artifact slot. We can construct crossbows, unlocking the crossbowman class. Grants heavy infantry and heavy cavalry plus 25% max HP. Steel forging improved steel plate armor grants our heavy infantry and heavy cavalry plus 5 armor. And journeyman leather crafting. Our light armor has advanced, enhancing the armor of all light infantry, light cavalry, archery, and firearms units by plus 5. All right, so we have 2 of these that we can take right now. I think we take the crossbows. I'm kind of tempted to unlock the apprentice recruitment slot so that we can get another so we can start recruiting apprentices regularly. Get a little bit more blasty magic in there. But I don't know. Support classes having more HP seems like a good idea. I mean, they're all good things, and I can only take 2 of them at this point, so. I mean, even the second artifact slot might be useful. Although I don't think we can buy many artifacts right now. I mean, making our squishy healers less squishy seems like a no-brainer, right? And we can grab apprentice training next time. Yeah, I want less squishy healers. I think that's the way we're going to go. All right. Let's check out relationships. So I am friends with someone I haven't met and with Zelos. Sybil is friends with Jules. Zelos is friends with me. Jules is friends with someone is family with someone I've never met. And is friends with Sybil. Ah, we can do some conversations, apparently. Let's deal with this first. Let's do some conversations here. Hey there, Jules. Oh, hi, Scott. Great to see you. I'm pretty relieved that you and I ended up on the same team. Not sure if I would have made it through the academy without you. Yeah, I'm glad we got assigned to the same campaign, too. Lucky break, huh? So what's it been like for you growing up in Viridia as a Sayunari? Well, I feel very fortunate. My adoptive parents made sure I didn't grow up without knowing about my Sayunari heritage. It sounds like such a wondrous place. Yeah, shame outsiders can't show their face there anymore without being turned away. They lost so much during the Succession War and for basically nothing. They're protective of their way of life, so say my parents. Maybe Viridia's leaders could learn a thing or two from that. I can't imagine what good it is to come from the attacks on the Denari temples. I can't imagine what good is to come, rather, from the attacks on the Denari temples. Most Viridians are devotees of Donar. It's as if they're trying to provoke people. I know you don't like this sort of thing. It's okay. You usually go over my head with this stuff, but I like listening to it anyway. You're great company, Scott. Aw, Jules is a cool dude. I like this guy. Seems like a good hang. Sometimes I don't understand your optimism, but I sure appreciate it. Whoops. Typo. Worked as an editor for a little while. Or in a semi-editorial position, I should say. So stuff like that jumps at me. Haha, sometimes I don't understand your optimism, but I sure appreciate it. Aw, we were already friends, though. Oh, now we super are friends. All right. Love it. I like to see it. Red Oni and blue Oni. I know that trope. Good thing we showed up, huh, Jules? Can't let others take all the glory. Aw, come on. Glory's not all that important. Says you. You're sweet and all, but you were adopted by rich nobles. The rest of us have to scratch and claw for everything we get. What do you want so bad, anyway? You're doing great. Jules, have I ever told you that I tried to become a paladin? Not yet, but that seems right up your alley. Exactly what I keep saying. But the temple leadership said I was too hot-headed and ambitious. Ugh. So here I am, just a plain old army priestess. I'm sorry, Sybil. This seems... Oh, I accidentally clicked out. Can I back up? I cannot. All right. He said something. You ever seen the girls in the Sisterhood of Justice? They're so amazing and loved by everyone. I have to become a paladin somehow. I just have to. Sorry, I'm being selfish. What do you want for your future, Jules? Well, can't say I've thought about it too much. I just take things day by day. Yeah, that's probably easier than always chasing the future. Got 5 stars for that. Nice. All right. We can always go back and rewatch those. Making relationships. All right. world lore. I do love good world lore. It's got some basic stuff here. We're just gonna mark it all. Yeah, yeah, okay, yep, all right, yep, yep, all right, yep, we got it, yep, okay, yep, we're good, all right. Hey, yep, all right, okay. So, Tanra, our world, creation of Donar. The first sapient life were the Earthen Fae who populated our world in its primal state. Now, Tanra houses humans, Skyborn, Barak Tor, and Demirians. Our current story takes place entirely in the human lands, but there is a vast, rich world beyond our borders. A little world map there. We're over here in the Middle-earth part of it. Kind of the classic Western European high fantasy area. The Middle-earth, if you will. We've even got a little Mordor over here. Maybe a little Shire, some misty mountains. The Empire of Viridia. Can we... Oh. There we go. The largest, most powerful entity in Tanra. Its vast territory boasts the richest lands in the world. Its weakness is its political instability. The ruler is selected by an elective process involving both the nobility and the temple. This system recently reached a critical failure state, resulting in the War of Viridian Succession. All right. The Donari Temple. Founded by the Avatar of Donar, legendary hero. It has existed for the last 1,000 years. Indeed, its founding marks the beginning of the current human calendar widely adopted by all the civilizations of Tanra. The city of Lemelin finds the Lemelin Monastery at its center, the highest temple facility, which houses its Grand Master and other temple leadership. All right, so Lemelin is the capital of the Donari Temple. It's the Vatican. It's where the Donari Pope lives. The War of Viridian Succession, from 969 to 972. Location was Viridia Province in western Sayuna. The belligerents were various noble houses from Viridia and Sayuna, central imperial government. The result, Treaty of Trucia, compromise between feuding nobles. Florina, descendant of House Iblis of Rimorg, installed as empress. Rimorg. Or Rimorgu, perhaps? I don't know. I'm going to say Rimorg for now. Territory changes. Though House Iblis made marginal gains to the west and south, all territory returned to pre-war borders following the Treaty of Trucia. Casualties, 124,000 military deaths, 2 million military and civilians injured or displaced. Wow, that was a catastrophic conflict in this time period. Unbelievable. I mean, I'm leading a force of what? 25 people? 124,000 military deaths? Crazy. Undoubtedly the greatest disaster in recent memory, this war spiraled out of control with what began as a minor disagreement about the lineage of various possible successors following the untimely death of the former emperor. Yeah, I would say that's a pretty critical disaster. Good lord. Kingdom of Sayuna. This nation spans a sizable territory in the hot, arid center of the mainland and is surrounded on all sides by treacherous mountain and desert. Suspicious of outsiders, boasts a massive reserve of mineral wealth that fuels Sayuna's power. So, a bit xenophobic. After the Succession War, it looks like they kind of turned inward. More of an Irenic polity now, but wealthy still, due to internal wealth, if not because of necessarily trade. General Antares, it would be good if the world lore was split a little bit between, like, world lore and people, like biographies. I think that would be maybe a little cleaner. So perhaps a little tip for the developers moving forward. I know that this is meant to be like the first part of maybe a trilogy of games. So yeah, maybe in future kind of split that up a little bit so that we can see the bios in a different page. General Antares, he's a Viridian human. His birthplace is Armitage. He is 6 feet tall, 198 pounds, so skinny. Birth year is 948. He was a general during the War of Viridian Succession. He definitely was a commander at that time, for sure. Leader of a rebellion of his own creation in protest of government overreach. Not too happy about the current government situation. Not entirely sure why. Seems to be implying that the central bureaucracy maybe has too much power. Throwing its weight around, doesn't like it. I can kind of get that. Kind of understand where he's coming from there. Aldor's Tower Shield. Massive shield made of obsidian was gifted to the Duke of Remorgue before the times of the Ethereum Crisis. This is definitely some kind of rare artifact. This is green. A steel arming sword, a standard issue sword using the same design as the last millennium used by Imperial armies. +1 strength and armor, +1 capacity. Its rarity is pretty common. We can buy some gems as well, which would give us a second gem resource, which might be useful. Aldor's Tower Shield is definitely a rare thing. Well, uncommon rarity, at least. So I'm tempted to buy it just based on that alone. +10 armor, -5 skill, take less damage from archery. If I wanted to put together like a heavy infantry unit, maybe with Zelos, I mean, that would probably be good. Yeah, we're for sure going to buy that. We're going to buy the steel arming sword as well because it's cheap, gives us a little boost. I'm going to hold off on the gems. We're gonna hold on that for a moment. We're definitely going to hire some more dudes. Brad is real expensive, and I don't know that I have the resources necessary for him. A higher level archer. But I mean, we could just get a regular archer for less of the price. Doesn't have the disarm trait, though. How can I look at traits? Oh, here we go. Unit is solely motivated by a payday, +2 capacity cost unless the leader. As I understand it, you can have mercenaries learn leadership or learn loyalty. Disarm unit has a chance based on skill to prevent its primary target from counterattacking the same battle. That sounds pretty good, actually, not gonna lie. Alright, what do we have at the moment? So my unit is me and a couple fighters, it looks like. What does the Guardian skill do? -25% damage while on the defense. Loyalty, unit feels fully dedicated to your cause, costs less capacity. I also have Guardian, okay. No traits on Zelos. No traits on those guys. Just, people who are most likely to have some traits. Like, yeah, he has Archer Captain. Archery units in this squad cost 2 less capacity. Alright, so Jules wants to lead us like a group of archers. For sure. For sure. Tillman the Apprentice. We've got Guardian Impulse. Gain a chance at an extra action for every ally unit below half health at the end of combat. Alright, so Sybil likes to get in there and heal whenever possible. Polearm Warrior increases attack versus cavalry units by 35%, grants immunity to shock. So yeah, they can brace for a cavalry charge. That makes sense. Traditional pikeman history there. And then we're back around. So I feel like we should move these two archers off of Zelos and turn him into more of like a heavy infantry force. So maybe we'll hire a couple fighters for his force and move his archers somewhere else, either to back me up or maybe load up Jules's force and have even more archers in there. What are these guys? These are fighters, right? Because there's 2 basic soldier types that I can hire, it looks like. We got John and Rainer. I love the names. I see why you can get attached to these guys. And permadeath is the thing. So what can these guys turn into is the next question. All right, so they can turn into spearmen if they've got enough strength and we have enough iron. We need horses to turn them into cavalry. I think in the long run we might try to turn my unit into a horse unit. Because they will... I feel like I should be able to get around faster, basically. I can't change my own class, right? Okay. I hope I can mount myself, actually, because being able to be a mounted unit, I think me having mobility on the battlefield as the overall battlefield leader is probably a good idea. I think we give me the steel arming sword. And if we're going to turn Zelos' force into a full-on heavy infantry unit, I think we give him Aldor's Tower Shield. Give them the bonus armor, and they'll take less damage from archery. Alright, so we need to hire some dudes, is what we need to do. So, we're going to do some recruiting. So the two soldier types, we can get militia, and we can get fighters. Now, we know fighters can turn into... Militia start with guerrilla. What is guerrilla? Bonus hit and evasion when standing in rough terrain and or on the offense. Okay. Okay. That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty good. So they're skirmishers, basically. They're like a light attack unit, I gather. We want Zelos to be a heavy attack unit, so we're going to be hiring some of these soldier guys, I think. But that's... some skirmishers might be good, too. If we wanted to make Jules into a more rounded unit, we could put some skirmishers in with him, actually. And then he could do some close combat attacking, too. There's options. I love it. I love it. I love this kind of strategic level. I like it. I like it. I can have an army of 200 people, apparently. At the moment, I've got 14, so we can definitely hire some more. So, first things first, we're going to hire some fighters. We're going to hire Atkin, and we're going to hire Druid. We're going to... nope. We're going to remove the archers into the reserve for now. We're going to move Zelos back toward the middle. And we're going to give him... he's within his capacity, so that's good. And we've given him Atkin, Andrew, and Druid, who are now going to be on his front line. I mean, Zelos is himself a front line. I suppose I could put them behind him. Especially because they're going to be squishier than him. You know what? That's a good idea. We'll move them here, and we'll move you up because you're going to be you lead from the front. Zelos leads from the front. That's kind of in character for him, I think. Now they're not. They need to level up a bit before they're going to be able to do anything. But I think we're going to be upgrading them to soldiers next. I think that's the play, and yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to make them into soldiers, because they are heavy infantry. And this is going to be my heavy infantry group. My main heavy infantry group. Jules. All right. Next up is you. Can I fit? I can. We're within capacity to give him just a second row of archers and make him, at the moment, just a dedicated archer unit. I suppose archery units in the squad cost 2 less capacity. That's probably why I can fit more archers in there. What is the capacity on them? Powell here has capacity 8. So 2 less capacity, so they're doing capacity 6 then. So yeah, I wouldn't be able to get another archer in there, unfortunately. Andrew the Bowman. Oh, we got 2 Andrews in our army. And an Andre. Well, that's not going to be confusing at all. All right. I was thinking about maybe some skirmishers for Jules, actually. Where could I redeploy those archers, though? What can my squad handle? I still got a ton of capacity in my squad. I could move the archers into my squad and become just a little bit more versatile. What's Sybil looking like? She has 6 more capacity as well. How much do these spearmen cost? They're a capacity of 10. Tillman, the apprentice, is capacity 10. She's capacity 10. Yeah, she's not going to be able to fit anybody else in there, I don't think. I could take a few more people. I'm tempted to grab some of those skirmishers. Or rather, sorry, the militia. The militiamen. Or women. Actually, they look like ladies. It's militia ladies. Doesn't tell me what they're... I mean, I could also make another unit, right? I could make another unit. We could hire another medic. And a couple skirmishers and make a unit, right? We've got the money. We've got the money. Does it cost us anything to change class? Is the next question. We just need to have the requirements of the stat and the materials necessary. Okay. Skirmisher, Rogue, Scout. These guys are pretty versatile, and they can go up a lot of different classes. Muriel, we could promote to a priestess right now, and she would be a more powerful healer. That might be what we go with, just to get a second priestess going at the moment. What's Zelos' capacity at? Zelos has got a pretty high capacity still. I could probably hire a healer to support his unit as well. Hopefully this isn't super boring if you're watching it right now or watching back later. As I kind of talk through my thought process. All right, we're going to hire a couple of these militia. The cost changes for them. They don't all cost the same. Ooh, this one has concentration. Another skill. Unit can no longer critical hit, but deals plus 15 damage. Interesting. Yeah, we're going to hire Seema. All right. We're going to hire at least one more healer as well. Tempted to do 2. Cornelia. Let me think on that for a second while I put together this other unit. We're going to form a new squad. The leader's going to be this person with concentration, I think. Seema. Oh yeah, Seema's got 754 threat. She is a leader. Oh, can I not? Do you need like a special leader unit? Or someone with high leadership? Oh, did I hire all these people for nothing is the next question. Let's see. Actually, here's one way we can do it. Let's check the tutorial. One of them needs to serve as squad leader, squad capacity. You're also able to change class equipment and assign squad leader. So you should be able to assign the squad leader. So I want to form a new squad. I want to assign a squad leader. Okay, my squad always has to be in the front. That makes sense. Okay, well why can't I, what's going on here? I have 1 gems, and she has 20 magic. So she should be able to... Why is it not working? They need a star. The mercs need a star. Oh, so okay, so they can't be a leader because they don't have a star. Okay, hold on here. So I might have hired those people for nothing for the time being. Tier 2 or hired with a merc trait. Oh, so I could hire a mercenary to act as a squad leader then. Okay. Well, let's hire a mercenary then. I mean, we could hire Lambert. He's got the disarm trait too. I was kind of looking at him. I think we need a horse to hire, or do you know if Brad comes with the horse? I mean, Lambert's cheaper anyway. Oh, sorry. I was wondering if does Brad come with the horse, or does he require the horse? I do get a nice horse leader later. Fair enough. Well, we'll hire Lambert then. He's cheap. We'll do a little organize. We'll form a new squad, and we'll have... There we go. There's that star you were talking about. Hey, we're making progress. All right. Yes. We'll have Lambert lead from behind. We'll have him move all the way back. And we'll add some units to his force here. We'll give him the skirmishers. We'll put them up front. Oops. Accidentally put you in the wrong spot. Do we not have enough capacity? We don't. Okay, so he has a pretty light capacity. We'll tighten up this unit a little bit then. Yeah, that makes sense, because they're kind of like uncommon semi-heroes. That makes sense. All right, so we'll make his unit a little small then for the time being. That's okay. My guess is he might gain some more leadership as we go. And we'll just have the... We'll just have them... I don't suppose we can fit the healer in there. No, we can't. Also capacity 10. All right, I'm okay with this, though. I'm okay with that for now. Jules is loaded up with archers. So I've got this extra healer, and I think Zelos has some capacity. So we'll put the extra healer in there. We're looking for squad ops. We're going to add... And then my heavy infantry unit. Normally I have the chat overlay going on. For some reason I can't have the Twitch studio set this up as its main focus without it just like catching the bottom corner for some reason. It's very strange. So the Twitch overlay is not working for me, so I actually have to look over. So if I don't catch a comment you make right away, I apologize. Yeah, all the basic units do end up advancing to next tier if you gain XP materials, etc. Excellent. That's what we want. We got this rare item, too, which I'm pretty happy with. Making it like a dedicated heavy infantry unit here. So I do have one extra person in reserve. I don't suppose anybody has enough capacity just to throw that person in. I might be able to throw... I have a lot of capacity, you know what? And I don't want to just leave one person I hired out in the cold here. So we're just going to... We're going to throw Dorothea here, just right on the front line. We'll have a little bit more of a mixed unit here. Now, I do want to change class, though. So we're level 3 medic. Is it because we don't have enough class proficiency that we can't upgrade to a priestess yet? You need those stats. But she does have those stats. Was I missing that? For the priestess, it says you need 1 gem, which we have, and you need 20 magic, and she has 26 magic. But it's boinging at me. It's boinging at me. Might be level. She is only level 3. Let's obviously, I'm also not that far into the game, but I do appreciate the help. Let's take a look into the tutorial here. This is probably just a regular reference guide thing. We're looking for... So, XP is gained from doing battles, defeating army units using XP Codex. Units that did not participate in the campaign gain a little bit. You do a little bit of training off camera. That makes sense. No one is severely left behind. You'll always see your XP represented in increments of 100. Get 100 more XP to level up, which will increase your stats. CP or class points. It's only gained from real combat experience or using a CP Codex. In order to upgrade classes, you must fill up the CP bar to max. Okay, so maybe that's why she can't go up a level yet. Medic upgrades to priestess. Cannot be a squad leader. Oh, so that's another thing. If a person can or cannot be a squad leader. That's good to know. Squads. Conscripts and mercenaries. Artifact stealth. Oh, spoiler alert. Stefan's unit is able to execute stealth attacks. We don't know Stefan yet. Spoilers. Leader is the stat for the squad cap. That makes sense, yep. Friendship gives morale boost. Family gives morale boost. Bond gives morale boost. That'll probably be good to know for later. Oops. If your threat rating is lower than the squad being targeted, they will not surrender. That's good to know. All units block allies from melee attacks when they are anywhere in the formation behind the blocking unit. Okay, that's good to know. Cover. Heavy infantry, heavy cavalry, light infantry, and light cavalry can cover allies based on formation. Being covered reduces damage taken. That makes sense. There's your capacity, which we were just talking about. Doesn't really say anything about gaining level. I think the implication here is that we need more CP. So let's take one more look here real quick. So yeah, she hasn't maxed out her CP yet. She needs 500 CP before I can upgrade her, it looks like. That makes sense. Okay, I think we're figuring it out. All right, but we built another unit. We've got Lambert's unit going here. He's an archer. He's got some skirmishers. They can go with Jules's. I'm actually tempted to maybe give him a second archer, because Jules can still run with 4. Nah, we'll leave Jules with 5. This is fine. Zelos' unit is now stacked, so is mine. Didn't give any love to Sybil. I feel a little bad about that, but we'll deal with it as it comes. I don't think Sybil even has any more cap. She doesn't. She doesn't have enough cap for anything. All right. I think we've done all the futzing around we can here, so we're going to deploy into our second mission. For whose sake? Damn, are we already too late? Our base at Marienburg is under attack. Looks like we don't have time for the rest of the army to catch up. We've got to save that base. Got it. Let's meet up with the base defender and eliminate those rebels. So that's the Denari Temple. This is Centurion's Rest. Klaus is there. He looks fearsome. We've got cavalry units in the field. This is Marienburg Castle. Barnabas is there. He is a neutral unit, it appears. We've got some mines. We've got a rogue unit with Balin. Lots of stuff here. A lot more stuff in play this time. So we have 4 of 6 units deployed. So we can deploy Lambert, and we shall deploy Lambert. We're going to deploy him a little back, though, because he's a skirmisher. Mission info. So, seize Centurion's Rest compound. Our target turns are 11. We want to complete the chapter within 10 turns to get the time challenge. We want to seize Marsh, the trade town, and the Denari Temple. Where is Marsh? That's Marsh. So we want to seize Marsh, and we want to seize the Denari Temple to gain extra bonuses. We want to try to do it within 10 turns. That might be a bit tough. We can get some horses, though. A lot of units in the field. You know what? I want to really quickly. All right. Yeah. I kind of wanted to save first, but I should have saved before I entered the mission. That's okay. We'll do a save now if we can. We can do a quick save. But we can't do a hard save, apparently. All right, that's okay. This is fine. It's the second mission. What could go wrong? He said, knowing that everything could and probably will go wrong. We will attack Robertus. Got a lot of attack power. So does he, apparently. Get rid of those spearmen in the front. We got some skirmishers in play. Well, Lambert Rain, give them some arrows. Just to soften them up a bit.
They'll notice this one for sure.
Your command?
We will always find a way.
I don't want to be able to hit one of those other spearmen with some arrows.
I'm just getting started.
We're going to do this a little conservatively. We're going to have Sybil come in. And deal with the shattered morale of this unit. Oh, the spearmen just absolutely wrecking them. Nice. All right.
For Viridia.
We're going to move up our heavy infantry. Just to kind of draw a little bit of aggro. We'll have Jules' unit come up here. He's not going to be able to attack right now, though. That's okay. Well, in the turn. Alright, they're going to move their units in. Oh, absolutely brutal. And she just instantly surrendered. Yeah, that makes sense. Nice. Zelos helping all of his men gain some morale there. Or gain some levels there. Oh no! I mean, at least he's winning. We're going to have to go save him. Oh, skipping up to attack Sybil's unit, are you? Beat up the skirmisher. Oh, killed the healer. Well done. That must be absolutely shattering to morale. Scott, this battlefield has a lot of woods and forests. Woods, being rough terrain, slows down movement a bit, but offers some protection against long-range arrow fire. Fair morale in Jacob's little force here. Andreas is doing okay. We want to save this guy.
Ready. For my people, for my homeland.
Oh, brutal. Another surrender. Forcing surrenders. There we go. That probably means that we'll be able to level her up next time.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not.
I mean, Sybil, you're already here. Just finish this guy off. Oh, big crit. Nice. Absolutely destroyed them. Absolutely destroyed them. Scott, what's the world coming to with you saving my hide now? It's the least I can do, Barnabas. I owe you the world. Bah, everything you got through your own sweat and grit. Wasn't my doing. It's an honor to fight by your side after all these years. Can't wait to show you what I've learned. Let's plan our approach to Centurion's Rest. If we go to the right, looks like we're facing two squads of cavalry. Cavalry are fast and powerful warriors, but fall easily to spears. They're guarding us stables that we can take as a source of war horses for ourselves. Scott, look out for those walls. Those archers on top of the walls are protected from close-range attacks, and their arrows will be much stronger. If we can break through and go up those ramps, we can take those guys out. Or I can try to shoot them from the ground level, but I'll be at a disadvantage. Or we can go left, a more direct route. They've got one fort there guarded by a pretty tough squad. Taking that fort won't be easy. Scott, the left route is connected by roads. Road terrain allows all units a high degree of movement range. Why not both? More objectives to capture, more reward. So Barnabas does have some cavalry. Perfect. He's got some mans.
Time to end this.
Jules, you're going to move up and capture this iron mine. Seize it. So I think we're going to take Sybil's unit, Zelos' unit, and Barnabas' unit up into this area, while the rest of us kind of sneak in and deal with all these little skirmisher types. And then we might try to do a concerted attack on Filbert here. That is a pretty tough unit. Lambert, you're going to take the hill.
Direct my blade.
Yeah, we're going to do a little healy heal. Barnabas, you're also going to move up. Have you waited out in the woods? In the woods. Enemy phase. The Antares Rebellion. Yeah, I kind of expected they were going to rush in. But we have cover from the arrows in the woods. Aha! That's why I went in the woods. Barnabas is pretty tough. He's got a decent elite unit here. Oh, we just wrecked that cavalry unit. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. So these two cavalry units are not long for this world, is basically the moral of this story. In fact, Barnabas and Zelos alone might be able to take them.
They'll notice this one for sure.
We might actually pull Zelos back to help with taking this little fort back here. Spearmen have a bonus against cavalry. Ooh, do they ever! Wow! Brutal. Oh, Sybil destroyed that group. Good lord, that wasn't even fair. Ooh, gained Earth Affinity. What does that do?
I'm just getting started.
Who gained Earth Affinity? Was it Nico, the Spearman? Did he gain Earth Affinity? Maybe, I don't know. I don't know.
Sergeant awaiting orders.
He's got the mobility, so I'm thinking maybe we send him ahead to clean this stuff up. Well, Zelos...
There goes nothing.
I do want to pull Zelos back. Maybe Zelos goes up here and deals with this, and Barnabas pulls back. I don't know. I think first things first, we need to get rid of this this cavalry. And it wasn't even fair. Not even fair. Ooh, we gained horses from that. We captured their horses. Oh, he gets another move. Oh, that's amazing. Barnabas just became the best. All right. I don't know how much range this guy gets from this wall. We're going to play it a little safe. We're going to move Barnabas up. He's going to clean up these areas. We're going to pull Zelos and Sybil both back, I think. I mean, there's no point not doing a little healy heal.
I must stay strong.
I'm going to start moving in. We're going to do a little healy heal on me, too. Next up, Lambert. It leaves him a little exposed to go in there. But we could do a ranged attack on Balin's group and soften them up, maybe.
How can I help my
What can
lord?
Jules do? Jules can't even make it quite that far. I can move through units, though, I think. So I can take the bridge. I don't want to overextend myself. I realize that I'm trying to do this in like 10 turns, but there's a lot of ground to cover. I don't have permadeath on either. There is that. So even if Lambert's crew gets routed, it's not the end of the world. I have an idea. I don't know that that group is actually even going to advance necessarily. Yeah, they do. This is okay. Oh, they can do back attacks. Oh, no! Oh, they absolutely wrecked Jules' force. Oh, that was real bad. I actually regret that a lot. I regret that a lot. See that Denari Temple, Scott? If our troops have fallen in battle, they can be revived there for a fee. The enemy can do the same, so it's best we take these temples no matter what. Oh, we're going to take that temple, don't you worry.
He will always find a way. The battle lies before me. Stay strong, everyone.
You're going to pay for that.
Time to act is now. Ready.
Feels like a bit of a waste. I shouldn't have overextended Jules like that. I didn't realize that those rogues would get sneak attack in like that.
Meridian.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not.
We're going to go knocking on some of these doors over here. You, sir,
School is in session.
are going to seize some objectives.
Sergeant awaiting orders.
Definitely won that fight.
For my people. For my homeland. Time to end this.
Hold this.
I must stay strong.
Do a little more heal.
Direct my blade.
Alright, we're going to come in here and we're going to start taking a lot of these places.
Here goes nothing.
Anybody need healing? Yeah. Might as well.
They'll notice this one for sure.
Alright, and you, Barnabas, you're going to go and see some horses. And then you're going to head to the temple. And nobody's sallying forth. We've also got some rain now.
You got a plan?
Ooh, faction rank up. Got a little bit more leadership.
School is in session.
We got night phase. We got a little thunder shower going. They have archers too in there, eh?
How can I help, my lord?
I'm just getting started.
The battle lies before me. The time to act is now.
Capture in stiff. All right.
Your command?
I have this vision of how the next turn is going to unfold. And it involves Jules' force moving up and raining arrows on them, and then Zelos' force moving up and just hammering them. Oh no! They could reach. That's depressing.
Master Sergeant, awaiting orders.
Okay, my theory is that we can have Barnabas... Well, he'll hide out in the woods for a turn. And then in theory, he might have the movement to actually cut around this guy. And I think that's what we're going to do.
He will always
All right,
find
Jules,
a way.
it's time for you to get some Rewenge.
For Viridia.
And now you're going to just hammer your way through as best you can. Oh, their entire front line has been cut down. Yeah, next turn, Zelos' force is going through the rest of them like hot, hot butter.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not. They'll notice this one for sure.
Ready. For my people. For my homeland.
Get another little Healy heal in there. Oh, attacking me. And not much longer for this world, though.
Direct my blade.
Say goodbye to those healers. Oh, just absolutely destroyed them. And the archers right afterwards. Thank you, Zelos. You did it. You did the thing. You're a damned hero. And now Barnabas can rout these archers. With a charge attack, no less. Thank you for the damage. I'd like to return it to you. Alright, we're in a really good place now. I feel good about this.
Stay strong, everyone.
Now, they have some archers there. I don't know that they can necessarily reach all the way over here, though. But Jules has gotten beat up, so we're going to hold him a bit in reserve. In fact, he might start heading to the temple just to raise his fallen dude.
I'm just.
But we're definitely going to move up Sybil. Whoops. We're going to move up Lambert. We're going to move up me. And we're going to get ready to take the base. Take a base. We might actually do this in 10 turns. It's not impossible.
Here goes nothing. You got a plan?
We're going to have Barnabas just charge right in with a cavalry charge. So, Scott, the next attack dog sent by the capital. Do you even know why you bleed for them? Perhaps not until you've been made to bleed enough. Big cavalry charge. A lot of damage from those guys, though. Ooh. Barnabas got the free action, though. And he can actually pull back. We'll have Lambert come in. Do a little ranged attack. Not a lot, but you never know. We beat their samurai guy. They've got an archer left. I don't think he's going to be enough. Yeah, we took the capital. We took the base. Ooh, we got a sapphire ring.
Here comes Sybil, ready or not.
And we'll just have Sybil come in and seize it. And then we did it in 9 turns. We got the extra bonus. They've reached Centurion's Rest. Fall back to the keep and prepare our final defenses. Donor, save us. Chapter complete. 7 out of 7. Turns taken 9 out of 11. Key squads neutralized 3 of 3. Got 2 surrenders. Some decent bounty for it. Got a rank of S. 50 stars. 20 years ago, Imperial Army Barracks. Sergeant Barnabas, we've got another one. Get your men organized and ready to deploy in 2 hours. Right, another Denari temple. You have a problem with that, Sergeant? No, sir. The army is being put to good use, sir. Yes, I'm sure you think so. And try to clean the uniforms up a bit before your men shut that place down. The war's over. The public has eyes on everything we do. With what resources, sir? We barely got enough coin to keep our boys from chopping my head off in a mutiny as is. You telling me where to worry about spit and polish now, too? Just find a way, Sergeant. Put down that paperwork and do it your damn self if you have to. We're all on tight budgets. Don't think my superiors have kicked me around. Don't think my superiors haven't kicked me around lately, as you were. It's me. It's young me. I can do it, sir. Whoa there, small fry. Who let you in here? I'm sorry. I'll leave. Hey, don't sweat it, kid. Get on home now. Your folks are probably worried sick. Damn. Thought so. Was hoping you had a home to go to. Please let me clean your uniform, sir. I ain't got nothing to pay you, kiddo. It ain't worth spending the energy. It's okay. Please, sir. There's supplies in the basement. Maybe the shields could have a bit more shine to them. Looks like I lost my appetite too. Guess someone will have to take my lunch so it don't go bad. It's nothing special, but it fills you up. Yes, I would like to save my game. The rebellion now makes its final stand at Centurion's Rest. Though Antares has lost most of his forces, his compound is heavily fortified and will not fall easily. Prime Minister Casimir, who had been a contender for the imperial throne, seeks the prestige of a victory over the rebels. He has arrived outside Centurion's Rest with the imperial army as Scott's force prepares for the final battle with Antares. Peace may soon return to the land. I bet you that Prime Minister is definitely super great. He 100% is not definitely evil. Ooh, we got a lot of conversations to go here. Barnabas, can you believe it? We're out here doing what we prepared to do for years. Haven't seen battle since you were a street urchin, Scott. Never thought I'd pick up the sword again, but it feels like a warm hug from Mother. Can't put a price on that. How am I doing? Feels like I'm making it up as I go along. You never really know what you're made of until you're walking the tightrope between life and death on the regular. You haven't cracked under the pressure yet. By that measure, you're right where you need to be. Not too surprised. Remember yourself as a young street urchin? It's a bit foggy. That war turned too damn many kids to orphans. But out of them all, you showed up at our barracks shining as bright as a star. You just keep on going, even without a single coin to show for it. Puts a pauper above a noble in my eyes any day. Seem to have everyone fooled then. I have so much doubt about myself. Oh, I'm suffering from imposter syndrome. Oh no, that hits real close to home. I don't know why you or someone else much more experienced than I just take over. You try that, and I'll go back into retirement. All I want to do now is bust some bad guys. Lots easier than having real responsibility. You gotta fight through that doubt, kiddo. No reason for it. Believe me when I tell you, you've got this handled. Thanks. Guess I'll just have to learn to throw you into the front lines first, eh? If there's a good reason for it, kid. I like that guy. Ooh, noteworthy achievement gained. Popped a little Chivo for that one. Zelos and Barnabas. Well thought out there, sir. Looks like I still have much to learn. Still calling me sir, huh? You know, that's no longer protocol, fancy boy. Technically, you're above me in rank. Donor save us all. How long have you been a Master Sergeant now? Just don't want to sully your name with an officer rank, or what? Ah, come on now. Can one even imagine the likes of me sitting down at the academy, face buried in books? I'd sooner take a spear through the gut, kid. Nah, I'm an enlisted man till the day I die. Just don't forget me when you're commanding the whole army. I could never, Barnabas. Aw, they're friends. They're friends. Oh, Barnabas has a little meet and greet with everybody here. Hey there, Sybil, was it? Scott says you're good people, so you're all right with me. Good fighting out there. Thanks. Hey, right back at you, Mr. Barnabas. Pretty good for an old farmer type. That's Master Sergeant Barnabas to you, lady. Yeah, whatever. Hey, just let me know if you need to take a rest. I am a healer, you know. What the? Sharp tongue on this one. Hey now, just giving you a hard time. Figured a military guy like yourself would be used to it. Never was the type to go straight into the jokes. Gotta feel someone out a bit first. You know, wine and dine me before you ask for a kiss? You? Sorry, Mr. Farmer, I'm keeping my options open right now. What the? That ain't what I meant. Haha, too easy. Hey, I like you. Let's stick together out there, eh? Seems I'm not the only one with something to learn. You're gonna be trouble, I can tell. Glad you're on our side. Oh, they're friends now, too. Well met, Sergeant Barnabas. I'm honored to fight alongside such a legend. Hammered? I'm hammered to fight along. Jules might be hammered. He's a pretty laid-back guy. Wouldn't be surprised if he's got, if he's been, wink. Aw, get out of here. I ain't a legend at nothing. Nice to hear, anyhow. Begging your pardon, but you have such a strange way of speaking. The grammar and sentence structure seems so free. Free, eh? Kiddo, not everyone talks all fancy-like as they do at the academy. Where I come from, good old Melmond, everyone sounds like me. You ain't never heard someone from the countryside before? Fascinating. What is this Melmond? You speak quite fondly of it. Oh, you ain't nothing like home sweet home. Melmond's a real nice town in the Rimorg Valley. What is it Rimorg? Or is it Rimorgu? I'm going to keep calling it Rimorg. Sprang up from a farming market for all the wheat and grapes going in and out. I got a few bits of ranch land just outside of town. Been in the Fitch family for years. Best darn horses in the Midlands, I tell you. I treat them like I would my own flesh and blood. Sounds so peaceful. What a happy life you seem to have, Sergeant Barnabas. How noble you must be to leave it behind to serve your country. Appreciate the kind words, but it ain't like that. When I put my horse in for the night, look at my land, always a thought in the back of my mind, someone's fitting to take it all away. Guys like me can't rest, not in times like these. Old Barnabas kicks off early. I got plenty of cousins who take real good care of the Fitch farm. But ain't none of them can handle a war horse like me, so I gotta do it, kiddo. Know what I'm saying? I understand from a certain point of view. I cannot say I have much that makes me feel this way. There is my sister, but she is fiercely independent and does not need my protection. I value life itself. I feel grateful to be given the gift of the senses that I may take in Tano's splendor, and the gift of friends most of all. Whatever floats your boat, kiddo. We all need something to keep the old heart ticking. Be safe out there, eh? Yeah, friends. Woo! All making good friends out there. Alright, so we got eight things for making techs. We need 5 techs at tier 1 to unlock tier 2 stuff. There was definitely some stuff that we wanted. I wanted an apprentice training right off the go here, so I can start recruiting apprentices. Obviously, leadership is a very useful skill, so we might take that. Merchant envoys might be good. The extra artifact slot is probably super valuable, actually, so we should grab that. Heavy infantry and heavy cavalry. We do have a dedicated heavy infantry unit now. Plus 25 max HP would be useful for them. Additional armor would be useful for them as well. Oh, we do have a cavalry unit now. So that's probably good. The army stables. New conscripts start at +1 level with half class mastery of their starting class. Probably also useful. I do like the idea of that movement penalty, too. I'm worried the music is a little loud. I turned it down, but I'm worried it's still a little loud. I guess I'll find out when I watch this back. And I'll know to tweak it down a bit. Non-leader units and squads gain leadership at a modest rate. Yeah, leadership is valuable. Clearly. We're going to definitely... pick up the army stables, because we got the cavalry units now. We're going to grab the metallurgy. Alright, and we can now gain a level 2 thing. So what do we got here? We got Dragon Trainer. Familiar with Dracology has given our Drakelings, Dragons, and Dragon Riders 25% faster class mastery gain from combat, a slightly increased chance to appear as mercenaries. We don't have access to dragons yet, though, so... all units gain class mastery 15% faster. Ooh, huge if true. Warhorse husbandry. Advanced breeding techniques have resulted in larger, hardier warhorses. All cavalry units gain plus 50% maximum HP. Sisterhood of Justice. Acolytes, Paladins, Valkyries, and Exemplar receive an additional bonus to magic resistance based on a portion of their armor. Medic, Priestess, Templar, and Hospitaller take 25% less damage with Paladin or Valkyrie in the same squad. So basically you've got someone there just straight up offering you a damage buff or a defense buff. Cavalry squads now deal significant morale damage when attacking with a charge attack. This one actually requires... So these are different attack types. Interesting. We will need to take that one at some point to take it. But. Polearm Mastery. Polearm units now grant bonus attack and defense versus melee to any adjacent unit. That could be useful. Squadrons gain morale bonus when within 3 tiles of a base, village, or town owned by our faction. Advanced archery technique. +1 arrows fired from 3 to 4 by archery units at 2 or more range. Jules has a dedicated archery unit. And we do have Lambert's skirmisher unit, too. That could be big. Third artifact slot. Crossbowmen and rangers gain an additional 25% bonus to damage. Heavy infantry and cavalry units gain additional max HP. And unlocks powerful firearms technologies. Fascinating. We're going to be taking that at some point. Cannot yet gain obsidian forging and behemoth leather armor. I feel like we should take a tier 2 thing, though. I think the class mastery is huge. All units gain class mastery 15% faster. That allows us to, like, upgrade units faster, right? Advanced archery is tempting, but, like, this is huge. We're going to take that. Leaves us with one, so one more level 1 technology. I think identify command structure, so we can unlock the adaptive battlefield command, maybe? Maybe standing army, so that we can start recruiting people at a higher level. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do, actually. Alright. I'm happy with that. So Barnabas is now a unit in our force. That's good to note. We have arrows. Arrows showing that people can upgrade. Excellent. That's good to note. And we've definitely got a ton of resources to upgrade people with. So, Lambert's unit still doesn't have much capacity, though. Need to get some more leadership, my dude. Let's see what's available at the trader first and foremost here. We've got an emerald ring, which increases skill, but +1 capacity. We can buy some more gems. We can get an acolyte's mace, which is +1 MHP, or +5 MHP, +1 armor, +1 magic. Standard issue enchanted mace given to temple acolyte warriors. What do we got for recruits? Sarah, who is a level 6 sword fighter. She has 40 leadership. And Gerald, a cavalier. Unassuming. Unit is less likely to be targeted by enemies in battle. Ooh, the whole unit, no less. That's potentially huge. And we can now, of course, hire apprentices. So, and everybody will be hired at level 2 now. So that's good, with half the class mastery. Chad's got 50 leadership. That guy's awesome. I might hire that guy. I might just hire that guy. What's the arena? Do not know. Do not care to know at this time. Alright, well, first things first. I can change the class of like half my dudes here, so. We can upgrade Muriel to a Hospitaller. Can provide healing in and out of battle with the mobility of cavalry. Or a priestess. I'd kind of like to turn my entire unit into cavalry, but I don't think that I can turn myself into cavalry, unfortunately, which makes me sad. Because I feel like my unit should be super mobile. She definitely doesn't have the strength to be an acolyte. Good lord. Not even close. But we could, at the very least, upgrade her to a more powerful priestess. So we can at any time downgrade her back to a medic, which frees up the resources, I believe. And then, because it says you can experiment with it, so I believe that we can indeed like downgrade her if we wanted to re-upgrade her to a different class at some point. Being a priestess gives her the ability to become a Valkyrie, a Paladin, or a Templar. So cool. All right. We can also have our two dudes here go up. So they're heavy infantry at the moment, at the very least. We can upgrade them to archers, apprentices, crossbowmen, cavaliers, spearmen, or soldiers. I'm actually tempted to do something somewhat radical here and upgrade them to soldiers, but switch them to Zelos' command, and then switch two of his guys off back into mine. One of Jules' guys can upgrade too. Shame that one guy died. He doesn't have the skill to upgrade to a crossbowman, I don't think. Oh no, he does. It just takes one ingot. I could upgrade him just to... crossbowman. I think we're going to keep him as an archery unit, though. So we'll just straight up upgrade him to an archer. Could become a samurai, a warbow, or a raider. Okay. What's Barnabas' unit looking like here? He's got quite a bit of... Whoa, okay, hold on. What's he got going on here? Mentor greatly improves leadership growth of subordinates. Nice. Knight Captain Leader. Melee cavalry units in the squad cost 2 less capacity. No, I don't want to... Go away. Hey. They cost 8 capacity. So we could get at least one more cavalry unit in here. It would be up to 34. We could get 2 more cavalry units in here. He's a knight, and these are just cavaliers. Kristoff and Tristan. I could promote my 2 heavy dudes into cavalry units, move them into Barnabas's unit, and make him like just an absolute juggernaut. And then just hire some more dudes. Ooh, it's tempting. It's real tempting. The Guardian trait do again? Right. It's okay, I've got a plan. My chevalier. So we're going to hire some more dudes now because we can. I want to hire Sarah. That is awesome. That unassuming trait is amazing. We're going to hire... I've got this extra skirmisher in my group. Maybe I do... the skirmishers and the sword fighter? What does Gorilla do again? Bonus hit and evasion when standing in rough terrain and or on the offensive. I mean, I feel like if I'm the army leader, I should have like a wall of iron between me and the enemy, right? But I don't really have anywhere else to put Ariana. I can have Sarah form a new unit. She's got 40 leadership. What was Lambert's leadership again? He's got 37 leadership. I could switch Lambert's squad to her command, and then it would have enough for her and these other skirmishers and Lambert. Why do we have +2? Who's got capacity of 12? Lambert has capacity of 12. Okay. We'll move some people around here. We're gonna make this work. Status. So I can get another apprentice in there and have them backed by an apprentice or a medic. This skirmisher unit I've just put together here. Load Lambert to my unit because I've got the leadership capacity for it. For the time being, at least. How's Sybil's unit looking? Because he's 12 capacity. Probably because he's got that extra disarm trait. That would be my guess. So I could get at least one more unit in here. We're going to recruit, I think, a heavy fighter. Ooh. We're going to add McLean. Pretty happy with that. At least for the time being. Have Lambert backing us up. Now Sarah, she's got enough capacity for one more person. So do I want to hire a medic to back her? Or do I want... I mean, more medics is more better, right? Like, that's... A support healer is always going to be useful no matter what. But I was considering maybe making them, like, heavily offensive and hiring another magician to pop in there and give them some, like, ranged support, some magical ranged support. Chad's also got, like, 50 leadership. That seems pretty great. Darmok. Darmok. I want to hire Darmok just because his name is Darmok. Not going to lie. Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra. Shaka when the walls fell. Kind of tempted to hire him just to have a guy named Darmok in my army. So, do I want to make them into glass cannons? Or do I want to give them healing support? Sabine is less expensive. Chad is much, much more expensive. But I've only got one apprentice in my army so far. Ooh. The agonizing choice. Do I want to hire a Chad or a Sabine? I mean, I'm hiring Darmok. Just because his name is Darmok. That's literally the only reason. It's because Darmok is an amazing name, and he deserves to be in my army. I will find a place for Darmok. He deserves to be in my army. You know, I kind of want the other spellcaster, but my heart tells me an extra healer is not going to go wrong. So, let's go back into the army. We will add a healer to these guys. We're actually going to reorder them a little bit, too. We're going to move the skirmishers up into the front line. And we're going to move the healer into the middle here. And then we just need to find a place to put Darmok. So, do I have the capacity? I only have 6 capacity. And he's at +2 capacity to join this group. No capacity there. Sybil has a little bit of movement. He's only capacity 10 there, but it's not quite enough. I think Darmok's just going to be in reserve for a little bit. We will find a place for him. This I swear. Darmok is going to go into battle. In fact, Darmok is going to go into battle immediately. You know what? But McLean! But it's McLean! Oh, McLean or Darmok. Who goes into the fight? Darmok or McLean. Who goes into the fight? That's a tough call. That's a tough call. Ooh. I wish I had a little bit more capacity. Just a little bit. I have a couple artifacts, which we should probably make use of. So, we got a sapphire ring. Oh, we got the second slot, too. So, I mean, that's good. Sapphire ring increases magic. Okay, so that's going straight into Sybil's group because she's got my magic guy. What's his name again? Tillman. So yeah, she's 100% pretty much immediately using that sapphire ring. Perfect. Amazing. That's all the artifacts that I currently have. We should finally make purchase of what's available in the trader. So we're going to grab the emerald ring for sure. We'll grab the extra gems, why not? Probably need them down the road. And we will grab the acolyte's piece. We have the money, we'll grab everything for now. Sybil's entire purpose is that she wants to be a paladin, and it's the one thing she cannot upgrade to. That's amazing. That's amazing. She cannot upgrade from a priestess to a paladin, which my other priestess can. She can take the paladin route. Interesting. Oh, poor Sybil. She wants to be a paladin so bad. Alright, so the Acolyte's Mace increases HP armor, and magic. Ooh, that's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. +4 magic on Tillman right now. +4 magic is huge. How's he not getting the bonus from the acolytes, Mesa? Maybe it doesn't work like that. All right. This group is going to be pretty skillful, I assume. Actually, same with Jules' squad. Yeah, they're using skill. They're a skillful bunch. Let's take a look at Sarah's squad again. Oh, she's got skill right through the friggin' roof. I think we're still going to give it to the bowman, though. What does it do again? Oh, she can't take it because she has full capacity right now. I mean, we'll keep it in single squad for now. I'm okay with that. All right, feeling pretty good about that. Much bigger cavalry unit now with Barnabas. Made my squad a little bit more diverse. Got McLean in there as a new guy, and brought Lambert over, the archer that I hired. Jules' squad remains a dedicated archery squad. Zelos is my heavy infantry. Sybil is kind of like a shock trooper. Heavy hitters, very heavily anti-cavalry. And now we've got Sarah as a dedicated kind of skirmisher squad. So her job is going to be to get in and kind of harry forces. And because she's got that unassuming skill, she can go in and not draw attacks. So she can go in with someone else and kind of like flank and stuff. I might try to turn these two into rogues, maybe? I don't know. Haven't decided yet. But I've been playing about 2.5 hours. It's just about midnight here. So we're going to do a big old save. And I think that is where we're going to call it for tonight. So thanks for hanging out with me. And for checking out Symphony of War, the Nephilim Saga. Thanks for the couple of other people who popped in. Yeah, Vuffy D, thanks for sticking around like pretty much the whole time. Feel free to follow if you want. I'm going to definitely... I'm playing some Elden Ring as well, but I'll definitely be playing more of this next week. Thank you for the follow. And yeah, we'll pick up where we left off there. So, and if of course you're watching this later on, either on the replay on Twitch or on YouTube, thanks for checking it out. And have yourself a good night. Bye-bye.